What God does while you're waiting. Waiting is one of the hardest things God ever asks us to do, because waiting feels like nothing is happening, when in truth, everything is happening. We pray, we hope, we believe, and still, nothing changes. The door doesn't open. The answer doesn't come. The situation remains the same. And quietly, a question forms in our hearts. God, are you still there? Waiting is not God's absence. Most of us believe that if God was working, we would see results. If God was present, something would move. But God does not work on our schedule. And silence is not proof of abandonment. Silence is often the sound of God working beyond what your eyes can see. The absence of movement does not mean the absence of God. There are seasons when God is closest to you, yet feels farthest away. Not because he left, but because he is doing something deeper than what noise could reveal. Waiting is not rejection. Waiting is not punishment. Waiting is an invitation to trust God without confirmation. God works on you first. Before God changes your situation, he often changes you. Because if God gave you everything you asked for immediately, it might destroy you. Waiting is where character is shaped, where patience is learned, where faith matures. While you wait, God is strengthening your endurance. While you wait, God is teaching you humility. While you wait, God is removing dependencies that would have made you rely on the blessing instead of the blesser. You see delay. God sees preparation. You feel stuck. God sees growth. Roots grow underground. No one celebrates roots. Roots grow in darkness, in silence, underground. Before anything grows upward, it must grow downward. Some of the most important work in your life is happening in places no one can applaud. No likes. No recognition. No visible progress. But depth is being built. Faith that survives storms is not built in public victories. It is built in private waiting. If God is keeping you hidden, it is not because he forgot you. It is because what he is growing in you needs depth before it needs exposure. God protects you with timing. Not every delay is denial. Sometimes God says, wait, because the timing could harm you. What you're asking for might be good, but not yet. A door opened too early can lead you into a season you are not prepared to survive. God delays relationships to protect your heart. God delays opportunities to protect your calling. God delays success to protect your soul. A blessing at the wrong time becomes a burden. God's timing is not slow. It is precise. God is aligning what you can't see. While you are waiting, God is moving pieces you cannot control. People are being repositioned. Paths are being redirected. Doors are being quietly closed. You think you are waiting on God. Sometimes, God is waiting on everything else to line up. The delay you resent might be the protection you never knew you needed. God sees roads you cannot see. He sees dangers you cannot recognize. And sometimes love looks like waiting. Waiting builds real faith. Anyone can believe when answers are immediate. But waiting teaches you to trust without proof. Faith becomes real when you choose obedience without understanding. When you keep praying, even when nothing changes. When you keep believing, even when you feel forgotten. Waiting separates those who believe in God from those who truly trust him. This time is not wasted. One day, you will look back and realize the waiting season was not empty. It was not punishment. It was preparation. God was shaping you, guarding you, strengthening you. God never wastes time. And He is not wasting you. If you are waiting right now, hold on. Something is being built. That will make sense later. And when the time comes, you will understand why it had to take this long. Pause 5 seconds. Final line, soft, slow. God is still working. Even now. Even here. Even while you wait.